meditation is seventh limb of 8-limb yoga and is very important aspect of our life and spirituality. We have been doing meditation for a long time, all of us. We close our eyes, sit in lotus or in some other asanas, but still our mind keeps roaming here and there. If our mind keeps roaming here and there, can it be called meditation? No. According to Ashtanga Yoga and according to whatever spirituality is, meditation is continuously visualization of our Ishta. Continuous visualization of our energy, our thought, our object of meditation in our heart without having any disturbances from outside. What does that mean? That means your senses, there are 6 senses. One of these days, somebody asked me why is only thought calls the 6th sense? Because the first sense in the person is taste, smell, hear, seeing, touch and thoughts. Thoughts is also awareness. So you can say these are the 6 senses present in the human body. Now shutting off these 6 senses, I not be able to hear, I not be able to be affected by touches, I not be affected by taste, by smell, by sounds, by seeing, then I get involved totally to my object of meditation, to my Ishta, to my goddess, to my God, and I keep visualizing it in our Anahat Chakra for all the time of meditation without being disturbed by taste, by smell, by touch, by hearing, by seeing and by roaming in our thoughts. How we do it? First, we sit in our asana. In my case, I sit in Padmasana. Padmasana is formed. And after forming the Padmasana, I close my eyes. What does closing eyes means? That I don't see the world. I shut off one sense, and that is seeing. And then, of course, we don't eat anything during the meditation, therefore taste is also shut off. We don't smell anything during meditation, therefore that sense is also taken care of. Somebody touches us, it should have no effect. And if you really want to do meditation, start with Paraprasad mantra. It's a breathing system in which the thought, which is the 6th sense, it never stops in us. We close our eyes, we try to concentrate on a thought, just comes in. And then we try to remove away this thought from us, another comes in. Then we try to remove the third thought, then fourth comes in. And thoughtless state is difficult to obtain. To obtain this thoughtless state, you just start your meditation with watching your breath and making the sound inside of yourself of Paraprasad mantra, which roughly, it is not the real sounds, but it roughly sounds like Hasam, as long as you will keep watching your breath. These sounds I have made outside because I am trying to explain you, but these sounds of Nad, the sounds of Nad Brahm remains inside of you, and if you keep watching this Nad Brahm, after some times you will see that thoughtless stage has come in. And in that thoughtless state, you can now stop your Paraprasad mantra and be with your Ishta, be with your object of meditation 100%. Paraprasad mantra can only be used for removal of thoughts. It is not for the entire time of meditation. If you can remove your thoughts without this mantra, you can try. If you are not able to do that, then this sense of thoughts can be stopped with the help of Paraprasad mantra, and it can help you slip into meditation. And then you will not hear or will not get disturbed by birds singing. You will not be disturbed by the sound your neighbor is making. You will not be disturbed by shouting of your grandchildren or children. You will be just within yourself, not worried and not thinking about anything else in the universe. Your whole universe remains within you, and there you are visualizing. In Hindi we call it darshan. Many people comes to me and they say, darshan prapt karna hai. I want to visualize my goddess, my God, my Ishta. And that visualization is possible in this turiya status of your meditation, when you will be able to visualize the object of your meditation, your Ishta, inside your heart. I wish that all of you succeed in that and be able to visualize your Ishta within your heart. Thank you.